morning, students. I have brought a new topic for the day today. Today we are going to talk about the use of articles while speaking, writing, even for the competition too. In English grammar, you must have experienced two kinds of articles: definite articles and indefinite articles. When it comes to indefinite article, it is a oblique n, whereas if you talk about definite article, it is supposed to be the. When it comes to indefinite article, whether it is a or n, both are used for singular countable common noun. You have to keep it in mind. Second thing, if you talk about definite article, it can be used with countable, uncountable, singular, plural, common nouns. Means to say that for using a oblique n, it is necessary to have singular countable common noun. But for using the will be used with both singular, whether it is singular countable common noun, or plural countable common noun, whether it is uncountable as well. Let's talk about use of definite article, that is the. Dear student, be very sure that the uses I am telling you of definite and indefinite article, they are basic use. I am not telling you that the limit of definite and indefinite articles I am going to tell you. No, only basic rules I am telling you. So the important uses of definite and indefinite article will be discussed in this session. The first use of definite article, that means the, is for changing the purpose of public place. For an example, try to understand with this example. He goes to the jail. He goes to the jail. Look at, the has been used before jail. Basic purpose of jail is for criminal. वहाँ क्रिमिनल्स को सुधारा जाता है, बंदी गृह के नाम से इसे हिंदी में हम जानते हैं. इट मीन्स व्हेन वी आर यूजिंग ही गोज टू द जेल, अगर द जेल बोल दिया है तो इसका मतलब है ही हुएवर इट इज, ये वहाँ क्रिमिनल बन के बिल्कुल नहीं जा रहा है. He might have some specific work out there. It might be possible that he might have to meet somebody in the jail. He might have to meet some officers in the jail or something else. But हम इतना कह सकते हैं कि द यूज हो गया जेल से पहले, तो इसका मतलब है जेल का जो बेसिक पर्पज है वो चेंज हो गया. पब्लिक प्लेस जो है वो बेसिक उसका पर्पज चेंज हो गया. For an example, he goes to jail. Look at second sentence, we are not using the, that means to say that jail has been used for its proper or its general purpose. जेल किस लिए बनी है? कैदियों को सुधारने के लिए. So that means he must be a criminal and he is going to jail for his bad work or criminal activity. Second one, I go to school. I am a teacher. I go to school for teaching. If you are a student, you will say, I go to school for studying, obviously. Here we are using school as public place, which has been used here as a public place, and the use and its purpose will remain the same. But my father goes to the school. Look at, the has been used for changing the purpose of public place. That means my father, he is neither a teacher nor a student, but he goes there for some other work. वो किसी दूसरे काम से वहाँ जाते हैं. The is also used in front of all the musical instruments. For an example, I like playing on the flute. I like playing on the tabla, etc. The is used also before ordinals. Ordinals means first, second, third, fourth, wherever you say, you must use the. It is the first chance to work with you. The is also used to make plural noun from adjective. Look at, poor adjective है, इसको जब हम प्लूरल के तौर पे यूज करना चाहेंगे, इस एडजेक्टिव को, इससे पहले द लगा दिया जाता है. द पुअर आर वेरी गुड एट हार्ट. इट मीन्स वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल द पुअर. We do not use s here knowingly because adjective is made plural just after using this the. The is also used with the superlative degree. It's known to you. He is, look at, the most honest man. This is the superlative degree. We have used here the. You are the smartest guy. हमने दोनों ही यूज करके दिखा रखे हैं कि सुपरलेटिव डिग्री में मोस्ट वाले सेंटेंसेस भी और EST लगे हुए एडजेक्टिव्स भी, दोनों में देखिए द का यूज आसानी से देखा जा सकता है. द इज ऑल्सो यूज बिफोर यूनिक थिंग्स. यूनिक थिंग्स जो अपने आप में एक ही होती है. द सन राइजेज इन द ईस्ट. लुक एट, ईस्ट डायरेक्शन का नाम है, वो अपने आप में एक है. द सन की अगर आप बात करें वो भी अपने आप में यूनिक है. द मून, द स्टार्स. द इज ऑल्सो यूज बिफोर द नेम्स ऑफ ऑल रिलीजियस बुक. द रामायण, द भगवद गीता, द बाइबल, द कुरान, द गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब. You all need to pay your attention to this graph. We also use the before the names of following things. Ocean in front of the name of the ocean. Sea, river, canal, desert, group of island, and mountain ranges. You can take the example. I have written here some example. You can understand this. The Pacific, the Black Sea, the Nile, नदी का नाम है, the Sahara Desert, the Himalaya ranges. Basic use of the is also here while giving the sense of same. Means जब कभी हमें कहीं पे the के यूज से किसी ऐसे नाउन को ये बताना होता है ये वही नाउन है जिसकी बात मैंने पहले की है. जैसे I have a pen, एक सेंटेंस है, the pen is so smooth. द लगाने से ये पता चल गया कि हम उसी पेन की बात कर रहे हैं जिस पेन की बात हमने इससे पहले की है, जो पेन मेरे पास है. So that was the basic rules which we have brought for you. Now we will talk about indefinite article. Indefinite article is a/n. Look at, you must be having some confusion, so I'm going to make it very clear that when you have to use a and when you have to use n, both can be used together. But remember, for both the articles the rules are same, but there is only one condition. If pronunciation starts from a, e, u, dash, that means if the pronunciation of the noun starts from the Hindi vowels, we will use n. For an example, honest, HONEST. Look at, if you write down honest in Hindi, we are using o. O is Hindi vowel. This is why it is an honest. And inkpot. Inkpot starts with I. Look at the Hindi pronunciation while writing inkpot. E. E is under Hindi vowels. So that means it will also be N. If pronunciation starts with ko, kho, go, dash, gyo, that means from the consonant of Hindi, then it will be a. Look at BOY. If you write down boy in Hindi, it starts with bo. This is why it is a boy. In the same way, dog, it starts with da. That is why it is a dog. Very specific thing I am going to tell you. If a, this alphabet has been used as an article, it is pronounced, or the pronunciation of this one will be a. And if this alphabet has been used as spelling, or you are speaking about it as an spelling of a particular word, then it will be pronounced, or the accent of this alphabet will be a. Remember, we are using articles and we are reading it as a, not a. If somebody asks you to spell out the spelling of apple, then you will say APPLE. You will say APPLE. But if somebody says that no, read it, you will not say a boy, you will say a boy. Why? Because when we use this alphabet as an article, it becomes a, and when we use this alphabet as a spelling of the word, it becomes a. A oblique, a oblique n, also used to give the sense of koi or kisi, someone, any as well in English. मैं किसी जीवन नाम के व्यक्ति से मिला. For an example, you do not know anything about Jivan, but the people were calling him Jivan, so you happens to know about his name, but you do not know anything about this man. So you will say, I met a Jivan. इन हिंदी मैं किसी जीवन नाम के लड़के से मिला या जीवन नाम के व्यक्ति से मिला. इंस्टेड ऑफ सेइंग दिस मच, यू कैन say the same thing with this, with only this article a. Indefinite articles are also used before the name of profession. Your profession. For example, you are talking about I am a teacher, I am a doctor, I am an army man. So we are talking about your profession, vyavasay. So at the very moment of time, you will have to use a, n, anything, something out of them. Look at n. Why? Army. If you write army, so the pronunciation of army starts with a, Hindi vowel. This is why it is n. Again, I am telling you. The same thing is applicable to these MP. If you note down MP in Hindi, MP, SI, FIR, NCC. So all the alphabets, though they are starting with M, S, F, N, but if you talk about the pronunciation in Hindi, it will be M. Look at it. Starting with Hindi vowel SI. SI, starting with Hindi vowel FIR, starting with Hindi vowel. So this is why it is N always. Do hope you must be making notes out of this and you must be getting something at least out of it. Please do comment, and you can also suggest me anything to make the videos better. Thank you.